We've hit it. We've hit it. It's done. It says we're live. It says we're live, ladies and gentlemen. I have no idea at what point the stream will catch up, but hey guys, what's going on? Memes here, and I am here with MrLM. Say hi, MrLM.
Good day, peoples.
And they should actually be able to hear you through the audios and everything. Let me turn myself down a hair because I can be rather oppressive. But today we're going to be continuing on with a series that I think I'd been kicking around for a while, joking with folks. But Food Wars. This was inspired by Mr. LM here, who said we should stream this because we're arguing over food. And where would we start with? Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Indeed, we did.
Okay. Now,
And
now let's lead the good people through what our theory is between a hot dog being a sandwich. Is it?
my theory is, unless the bun is separated into two bits, it's not a sandwich. But if
Hmm.
it is, then it is.
Well, then again, at the same time, by that logic, then a bagel becomes a sandwich.
But a bagel has no middle.
Well,
Unless you put a hot dog through the center.
well, depending on the dough displacement as well. I
Yeah.
suppose you could put a hot dog through the center there, but then again, is the size a factor? Because here's the thing: a bagel bite, many would view that as maybe a pizza.
hmm
I don't know. Is it?
Pizza, pizza crust and pizza bread, pizza dough, ain't got that consistency. And if it do, it sure as fuck ain't pizza. Just like how Mexican pizza ain't pizza.
I I'm gonna have to disagree with that, just on the sheer fact of I love Mexican pizza. I don't particularly consider it a pizza, but it says pizza. It has cheese and tomato on it. Is that not a pizza?
Well, apparently the first pizza didn't have tomato on it, so
Well, it's got sauce that's tomato based.
not the first pizza.
To be fair, even a pizza does not necessarily need tomato sauce because you have Alfredo pizzas.
Yeah. And technically a pizza can just be cheesy bread, but also be a pizza.
I I don't think I agree with that. I think cheesy bread
Well,
and cheese sticks are their own separate category, but you dip it into marinara sauce, making it akin to pizza while not being pizza.
isn't Alfredo sauce cheese? It's cheese based.
Oh, that's true. Where's the tomato though?
No, Alfredo's cheese sauce, but if you put cheese on
Leave me alone.
pizza
I forgot how
dough
to spell
with cheese
pizza.
sauce.
Autocorrect has ruined me. It's ruined me. It's like I don't know how to spell anything. Dude, spelling was always my worst subject anyway. And I'm not sure. I'm bringing up some delicious looking pizzas right here. Oh God, I haven't had pizza in a while. Now I want Domino's.
That's a question. Is cheese on Alfredo sauce on pizza dough pizza or just cheese bread, considering the sauce is a cheese sauce?
That's now we're getting into the geometric shape because I remember Eric Weinstein was talking about some geometric theory of unity to kind of like explain the universe the other day. I was falling asleep to some of that. But when I look at this pizza, I'm like, dude, man might have something right. Like, is there some geometric thing that leads us to classify things as different things? Because we also call pizza a pie.
Well, I know if you put a sausage through a bagel hole and called it a sandwich, people would they would piss on your grave. That's what they would do.
Well, is it because it's enclosing it, so that make it more of a calzone in my opinion.
Or at that point, could it just be a sausage filled donut?
Oh, I mean, I suppose. But then we get back into discussing whether a donut is a hot dog. Is somebody actually watching this besides us? Or is it just you watching? Because I haven't even clicked on it yet. I'm like, oh,
They would
somebody's
piss
paying
on your. I'm
attention.
not watching.
Okay.
I'm.
I think YouTube has created a Tom or something to just make us happy. But continue.
Yeah. Well, seems somewhat self-explanatory. I mean, if it's not, would that not be a sandwich? I mean, would that not be a donut at all?
Well, I mean,
What
what?
necessarily makes a donut sweet?
Yeah, sugar. Our belief that is sweet. I
Yeah.
don't know. Science. I like sweet donuts. I like cream in them. I like my dude. I had like some bear claw. Dude, it was like a jelly and vanilla cream filled. It was half and half. I have no idea how they did it, and it was so filled up and it was so fresh. And it was in Vermont, and I just have such fond memories of eating that delicious donut in Vermont. Oh God, I'm such a sugar fiend.
If you put lobster in a donut, is it still a donut?
I think that makes it a lobster roll.
Hmm.
See,
Good.
see. Well, this is the thing. This is why I wanted to have something called like food wars or something, just because like, okay, we can argue about food, and it's like, well, everybody likes food because everybody's got to eat. It's like, are we not literally having the same arguments about politics and just
Mm-hmm.
except for food, it's like, oh, well, who cares? We're talking hypotheticals about food, but when we talk about things, well, this is going to affect the real world and stuff like that, we're essentially making the same arguments about important things, but it's easier to kind of press somebody on food and have them say, okay, well, maybe you're right on this, because it hasn't been in ground on them for many years.
Mm-hmm.
Freely Willy.
Oh, by the way, hey, look, Aaron, yo, you're live. We're in an open channel right now, so I need to disclose to you we are broadcasting live.
Hello everyone. Freely Willy.
Okay. Well, I thought Willie was freed after a while because you don't want a sad, droopy orca. It's a sad day. But we are currently in the middle of a food war. So, Akaran, is a hot dog a sandwich?
Well, the hamburger started as a sandwich, so yes.
Mr. LM, your response.
Times are changing, man. Back in the day, something you call somebody a bundle of sticks. It ain't quite the same today.
Oh, well, I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
usually you still want to seek out firewood if you have that as a source. A lot of folks, like, I think I currently happen to have gas heat, but I take what you're saying. No, I mean, language does kind of adapt over times as well, but it's like, okay, should we consider it from the past? Should we consider it from more current vernacular? Should we consider it from an academic vernacular? Should we consider it from a colloquial vernacular? Because these are all different facets here, and all I know is I don't know. Is it a slice of pizza or is it a piece of a pie?
Well, I believe that you should always consider especially words from the time they were spoken. Because if you try to use today's standards on words and meanings back a couple of decades ago, the meaning is going to get wrong, and the context is going to get wrong. And context, I believe, is very important when you deal with words.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Here's a question: is it a slice of pizza if it isn't sliced? If it's torn from the whole pizza itself?
Well, it can be a piece of pizza.
Exactly, but it can't necessarily be a slice.
Would it be a hunk of dough?
Is it really
Oh,
dough if it's cooked, or is
Hmm.
it bread at
well,
that point?
Hmm.
when you talk about hunk of dough, it's only a hunk of dough when Elvis is involved. If not, then it's not a hunk of dough.
Now. Let's not body shame here. I mean, the king. I mean, whether or not he's still with us in spirit.
Oh, I'm not shaming him. It's just that he had a lot of songs about being a hunk.
Oh, well, he was quite a hunk of man.
Oh yeah, he was in his prime. It was a hunk of man.
I wait. I thought he was a honky tonk man.
No, that was someone else. Because
Yeah, that's
honky
Mick
tonk.
Jagger and the
Oh,
Rolling
Yeah,
Stones.
okay.
Well,
yeah.
actually, no, that's a honky tonk woman, but
So back to tacos. Are tacos a sandwich?
I say if it's
No.
one contiguous piece of bread, it's not a sandwich. Same
Is
thing
it
with burrito.
is it a bread or a shell? Is it pasta?
It's not pasta, but a shell,
Depends if it's a
possibly.
hard shell.
Hmm.
Yeah, but you don't really want to do hard shell with food like that because then the turtles get involved and then everyone starts singing.
I like turtles and hard shell tacos. That sounds like a problem.
Not to, yeah, but not when you mix that together because you don't know what you're going to look like after you've eaten that.
That's very fair. As I post on a random Discord in a philosophy channel because we are talking food WarZ, And obviously, we're talking high level meta food physics and philosophy and stuff. So continue on with the discussion. I like where this is going.
Well, as I said, that if you start involving turtles and hard shells in anything, then people is going to start singing, and you don't want people starting to sing, because then they start dancing, and then before you know it, you got everyone was kung flu sneezing.
Oh, see, I prefer when
It spread like
I'm a
fast like
driving
lightning.
down the road and I'm flirting with disaster. I got the pedal to the mode. Our last viewer just left now. Alright. Continue on. So,
Yeah.
yes. Good food leads to singing and dancing and merry times, and that is wrong. Okay.
No, that is quite all right. It is. The issue is if it starts to spread like lightning. That's when the issue becomes.
Oh, when those blows are fast as lightning
Yes.
because they were kung fu fighting.
No, kung flu sneezing.
Oh, well, I mean that's why you wear a mask. Do I need to wear my Bane mask when I go outside?
Yeah, you need to do that now.
That's I mean I have one of those little surgical masks my mom gave me, but I don't know. I think I like the Bane mask better. I'm not sure if it's as
Uh,
useful, but
the Bane mask is better. And after you have used it outside, you can put it in a alcohol bath.
oh, this reminds me. I'm not sure I've ever cleaned it. This this could be a problem. I realize I've there's been many things I've been slacking on.
Well, there
Oh,
is a
hey
lot.
Jelly Duck. I'm sorry. I've been
Well,
ignoring the
there,
chat.
there is a lot of people now that claim that Corona is spreading because people have forgotten to wash their ass.
I I mean I've heard it could potentially be passed fecally as well because there's so many things we're unsure about, and this is kind of how I ruined I think one of gaming's chats the other day because I'm like, hey, guess what? If it is passed via like bodily fluids, if you flush the toilet and it makes a quick mist, are you spreading COVID-19? I think at that point he asked me to leave the stream. That probably wasn't even his stream, but it's okay. It's okay. Okay, now that we were supposed to be talking about food and we've talked about the potential fecal state contraction of COVID-19, none of us are doctors or medical professionals, to my understanding. Back to food. So, is pizza in its pizza form completed? Is it dough? Is it bread?
It's bread.
It's bread.
Okay. And what turns bread into a pizza? Is it just cheese?
Well, when it comes to pizza, the basic of pizza is bread, cheese, and sauce. That is pizza at its most basic.
But that would
I
make a
can agree with that.
cheese sandwich pizza then. So does the bread and cheese need to be in a particular state?
The bread and the cheese have to be uncooked, and they have to be cooked together in order to make pizza. You cannot have one without the other. You cannot take cooked bread and add cheese to it, and then melt it, then make pizza.
But would that not
It has
also
to be.
be but that would make grilled cheese a pizza?
But
No,
it's an
because
open face though,
Okay,
no,
so now we've separate okay,
and it doesn't
continue.
have a sauce.
Okay, Akaran, go.
yeah. Well, as I wanted to point out, it didn't have the sauce because we are talking about what a pizza is at the most basic, and that is bread, cheese, and sauce.
What type of sauce?
That is not as important.
Is it?
No, yes, that there is a sauce. That is what is important because I have eaten a lot of pizza
Hmm.
and a lot of variations to the sauce.
This is true. Yeah, we were talking about there. Continue.
Like, well,
Purists will say that the sauce need to be a tomato variant of some sort. I disagree, even though I have to agree with the part that It doesn't necessarily taste as good if it's not a tomato-based sauce, but it doesn't need to be a tomato-based sauce.
We must acknowledge our Alfredo brethren.
Yeah. Question is, what makes a sauce? At least
Good
in regards to
point.
pizza.
Well,
Because water isn't a sauce. Water is in the dough. So is egg
yeah.
wash, but it's not a liquid once it's
It,
baked.
it's something that acts as a median between cheese and the dough, the bread.
Except for Alfredo, which is a cheese sauce. So it's cheese bread.
Well, to my understanding, a sauce is a liquid spice.
I I'm I say
The
I wager
the
that a
cheese
sauce
ends in
is yeah.
a solid molten state, a typically solid molten state, whereas the sauce would be in more of a liquefied state. Now
Yep.
there might be some variance within that, but is the ability to basically
Semi-solid.
drip.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're making progress here. This is
hmm
fascinating. Continue.
Indeed, it is. Here's a question:
Hmm.
if you fold a pizza, does it make a taco?
I think it makes a
No,
calzone.
yeah, that's a calzone. That is half pizza.
But it's a whole pizza folded in half.
Right. It's
Yeah.
pizza. It's pizza halved, or divide by two,
Is
equals
that
one
not an
calzone.
Italian taco?
Oh, that's a
No,
very because it's sealed. It's sealed. The sealing.
yeah, it's sealed. Taco has at least one opening open, but calzone does not.
No,
Mm.
I'm saying you take a pizza, you cook it, you don't slice it, you fold it in half. Is that not just an Italian taco?
No.
What if you
You
add fillings to it?
now see the taco. This is
Memes,
interesting. Continue.
memes. We need to take this guy to the food court.
The food court. Well, I'd love to do that, but we must properly social distance, so we're gonna have to wait.
So long as there's a Sbarro, I'm game.
Oh no. You need to put on trial for that suggestion for crimes against pizza.
I
Yeah,
I'd
in
want
the
to
food
say
court.
yes to that, but dude, I think I'm guilty of that too, because my mind went to a similar place. There's a folded pizza. So what you're saying is New Yorkers, when they're having like those quarter slices of New York style pizza, when they start folding up, they're actually having an Italian taco.
Yeah.
We got to find the differentiation. If we can solve for Italian taco, I think there's hope for us yet.
Yeah, if not, then both of you need to go to the food court to be tried.
Oh, I'm gonna flee to like Canada or something. I'm gonna like go eat some Canadian bacon, which is ham, and then have OG maple syrup and everything, and hopefully have good company up there because I'm a simp.
Is Canadian bacon if it's thick?
Well, that's the definition because it's actually ham.
It is ham, but bacon's thin, unless you get thick cut bacon. But
That
say
that
you had bacon that was an inch thick, it's not bacon at that point, it's just
well,
pork belly.
it's thick cut bacon.
Not if it's an inch thick, it's just pork belly.
Does it depend on the part of the pig?
Ye- For normal bacon, yes. For ham, I believe so, yes too.
Is ham bacon?
Yep. Ham is not bacon. Bacon comes from the belly.
Oh,
The
is this
belly of the
true?
beast.
Is it?
Oh yeah, it's from the belly of the beast.
Do pigs have like 7 stomachs?
No, I think that is a cow.
Oh, is is that bacon?
Possibly.
That's the wrong spot. Oh, that's a giant bird. I'm sorry, I was looking at a picture of a moa. Dude, those drumsticks. Oh, it's huge.
Mm.
You'd have like a freaking 5 foot drumstick. It'd be so tasty. Oh, I think we ate them to death. That's very sad now. But continue. Oh, is a fried chicken leg in ice cream?
It has ice
No.
nor cream.
Well, but you eat it in the same manner. You hold up to your face and you kind of
Lick
eat
it?
around. I mean, you can lick it. You can lick both those things. You've never taken a bite out of an ice cream cone?
I have.
Okay.
But I never
Yeah,
licked a
but
chicken wing or
What
yeah, but
thigh.
Yeah, but it's still not an ice cream because an ice cream is also a liquid, but chicken wings are not something that also can be drunk.
Why do they call a certain brand of ice cream drumsticks?
Because they also have committed crimes against food and need to be taken to the food court to be tried.
Copyright?
Now, here's the thing, Akaran. It sounds like you're making a list. I'm not a big fan of lists. They don't seem to go well, but sometimes they seem to be necessary. That's all I'm
Oh,
saying. I have some concerns.
oh, all I'm saying is that they need to be tried at the food court for crimes against food, because that's because when people break the law, they need to be tried.
Oh,
Bless you.
sorry, I thought I was muted.
I'm not
Hold on.
saying we should punish them or anything. I'm just saying they need to be tried.
Tried as what?
Food criminals
Oh, their crimes?
against food.
They
Crimes
deserve.
against the sanctity of meals.
Yep,
Well, they deserve due due process. Food,
exactly.
excuse me, food process. My apologies.
I'm all for the food process.
Now, do we want that much processing? Do we want to clog up our food systems with just all this bureaucracy and arguing? Doesn't seem useful.
No, that is why you do it now before it becomes a real problem.
Oh, well, what's the real
Well,
problem?
Because
that's how you get a quail inside a chicken inside a turkey inside of emu.
It sounds tasty.
It's a lot of bone to cut through.
oh yeah,
Oh dear, oh dear. Welcome, Mike. We're just arguing over food. Okay, so aside from crimes against the deliciousness of food and trying people in the food courts here, now going back to pizza, because I think we almost solved for pizza here. So pizza is essentially the outcome of the process of taking dough, converting it into bread, cooking it with cheese and a sauce.
No, it's the process of taking a dough, covering it with sauce and then cheese, and then cooking it all together.
That
You
that
cannot cook one of the ingredients and then add it and have it be pizza.
oh,
I
you
Unless
agreed.
the sauce requires cooking in
you
order to be a sauce.
you said what I was trying to say in less words more effectively. Thank you. Okay, so we're at pizza right now, and then depending on the form pizza takes. See, this is what I would say is once you have the complete taco, whether it's soft or hard shell, the taco typically remains as taco. In order to get pizza to convert into the Italian taco, that requires additional force provided by man. So if man needs to influence the pizza to convert to taco, that does not necessarily equal Italian taco, would be my argument.
Well, I still believe that it also need a ruling from the food court if you're going to do that.
The question
Because
is a Mexican pizza a taco if you fold it?
It, oh,
no,
maybe.
no.
It's well. Here's the thing. Does it exist? What if it excel? What if it's like a quantum thing? It exists in a quantum realm between pizza and taco. Because there's characteristics of both, and I like it.
No, when you start to think about food like that, that is when you need to have a chat with the nice people in white coats.
Is sherbet ice cream?
It's sherbet. It's
I wager
Sure,
it's ice cream.
sherbet is sherbet. It looks like ice cream, so I understand why you think it is an ice cream, but the process is entirely different. And also the taste.
now.
It's made out of milk. It's frozen. And it has fruit flavored. So is it not just fruit flavored ice cream?
Could,
Sorbet doesn't have milk in it.
well, it could be gelato.
hmm
Well, then gelato ain't sherbet. It's thick ice cream.
What if it's quantum ice cream sherbet? Oh no, Karen's
Once you close it, is it still there?
Karen's calling the emergency food services upon me.
Oh, how
Uh,
did you know?
no, not Crimes Against Slimers. Crispy Crust Taco doesn't have that ring to it. Well, crispy. Well, actually, wait a second. To be fair, Krispy Kreme donuts does sound better than Krispy Kreme tacos, or does it? Krispy Kreme taco. That seems to have a bit of a ring to it. I feel like we may be triggering some people, though. My apologies.
Here's a
Well,
question: if you put any form of bread or dough into a waffle maker and squeeze it into a waffle shape, is it a waffle?
no.
Could be a falafel.
Have you ever seen Krispy Kreme donut waffles?
Not that I
Why do
I-
remember.
you
I'm
why
to
do
wager
people
that those are waffles.
no,
Hmm.
those are crimes against food. Why do you keep coming with these weird suggestions that need to be dealt with in a food court? It's like you are just asking to be sent there.
You're sounding kind of like a food Nazi, man. Like I don't know. It's like no donut for you, no Italian taco for you. Where's this authoritarian streak coming from?
From the food itself.
Oh
Because
jeez.
food is life.
Oh God.
We all need food.
Are you the incarnation of food incarnate? Are you the great chef?
No, no.
Oh.
I'm just here to show you the way.
Oh. Which way?
The way to the kitchen.
Oh. I
The,
already.
the, the kitchen of life.
The,
Out the chimney, perhaps?
oh.
No, 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 no,
I
no.
don't have a
That's so
flu.
different. The the kitchen of life is everywhere around you. All you need to do is step outside, and there you are.
I thought the kitchen was inside.
No, 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 no. The
I know
kitchen
the
of
oven
life.
is, but
We made Mike hungry. I think the goal is complete. Oh, jeez.
Because
But
all you need in a kitchen of life is a good knife and some matchsticks.
what do you need the
there and
matchsticks?
destructive memes. There's your Krispy Kreme donuts.
Now, how does the match light itself?
And you need to light a match in order to light start up the oven of life.
Oh, well, I haven't farted yet.
No, 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 no. You're not going to use fart in the to start up the oven of life.
That
No, no,
doesn't
no, no,
sound
no.
very tasty, and it might spread COVID.
The oven of life you need to put together yourself from the materials of the kitchen of life, and then you can start cooking. Ingredients are all around you.
Yeah, Mike, no, we're not flame charring any vegans. That's a personal life choice that I would say people should probably consult with their physician with. But then again, I am not a doctor. We were talking about lighting the ovens of life and my lack of current flatulence, which I had some milk earlier, so I'm sure it will be coming at some point later.
Oh, oh, you wanna upset the vegans then? So they
That's
say
not what
meat
I
is
said.
murder.
Okay.
Is placenta murder if you eat it?
I've heard about stories of it hitting the floor. I can neither confirm nor deny this, but I don't know.
If you
Well,
don't have to murder the meat to eat it, is meat murder?
Karin, do you mind being on my shoulder? Okay, hold on. Sorry, you're a little too close. Okay, there, you can be above me. You'll be in the top corner. There we go.
uh,
I've
bless
added
you,
you.
my child.
Oh,
Bless you.
oh dear. But okay. So what is some other food? Oh, so is is soup a
Is
meal?
cereal soup?
No, no, no. Well, is soup a meal?
Yes,
Okay.
if you eat enough of it.
Well, if it fills you up. Oh dear, we've disturbed Excel. I think our mission is truly complete now. Hey, Gibbler. But wait, he's saying I ate Chipotle for 2 meals, caused delivery yesterday. I'm still not. Oh, going to the restroom right now. These pictures are reminding him of this. You're welcome. You're welcome. May your bowels be purged. May fiber be with you. I feel wrong and blasphemous.
And you also need to always have a bowl of certainty cereal.
Of certainty cereal. Is that
Oh
like
yeah,
is that like alphabets?
no, no, a certainty cereal guarantees that you always have a certainty cereal tomorrow.
I mean that sounds like eating a bunch of rocks.
Yeah, that's different. Rocks are not supposed to be eating. You use them to make the oven of life.
Now, I've heard dinosaurs used to eat rocks to help them digest things in some of their several stomachs and stuff. And Mike, I realize it's not your fault. You have slightly triggered me. Lettuce is one of those words that it takes me back to when I went to Disney World with ex Mrs. Memes about 2 years ago, and we got into an argument over how to wash lettuce. Because at one point she started listing off what seemed like you remember back in school when they ask you, it's like, oh, write every step of making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. If you write them all out, it's like 30 or so steps. It felt like she was doing that to me after we got Chinese food, and it was Florida Chinese food, not New England Chinese food, so it wasn't all that great, and it was really bad because it was very busy in Orlando, Florida, and her Chinese was terrible. Mine was pretty bad. I was still able to eat it. Then I decided to be a nice boyfriend and make her a salad, and then she kind of started to describe. I kind of didn't take it well, so I went outside for a cigarette. She slammed the door. Basically, lettuce, it's a sore spot for me. But is a salad a meal?
Yes, it is a meal, but it's better when the salad comes from having someone else eat it than you eat the salad eater.
Oh.
Depends on what the salad is. Pasta salad, I'd wager, is a meal.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Does it require protein to be a meal, or what amount? Does because I would say a steak salad is a meal, or a chicken salad, something like chicken salad. Oh, dude, pasta salad, a Greek pasta salad. Oh, with the vinegars and the stuff, so good. My mouth's
well,
watering.
Well, if we're
I
talking about protein being the only necessary thing to make a meal, I think that's a dark road, boyo.
I sadly have to agree with you there. Well, I believe that man is mostly a meat eater. That doesn't change the fact that some other animals, we need vegetables in order to r- round out the meal. But how shall I put it? We can function on a almost pure meat diet, but we don't function nearly as well on a pure non-meat diet.
How much does
That's because meat eats
how
most meat we eat eats delicious things, or not delicious things, eats nutritious things like grass and whatever for them.
we're
So we
we're
get all our vitamins and minerals through their
we're,
meats.
we're we're benefiting by kind of being quote unquote up the food chain, if you would, in that we're eating creatures that have consumed a
Yeah.
lot of different organic materials as well. So we're getting
By
vitamins and minerals
eating
from that.
meat, are yeah. By
Now
eating
that,
meat, are you also eating your vegetables?
yeah,
I mean, that sounds good. I mean, I'd love if that's true. I'm not sure how true it is. I'm not sure how the blood work would go off. Again, I'm not a medical professional, a dietitian, or anything. But all I know is I'm like, oh, if I could eat nothing but meat, but then again at the same time, I'm like, I feel like that wouldn't go that well. I feel like you need a certain level of fiber to be with you.
Apparently, according to Joe Rogan, if for the first 2 weeks it's just the worst explosive diarrhea you've ever had, then after that it's fine. Your
well,
body has to get used to not
So
having
it's
fiber.
kind of like my cat when I swap him onto a different type of food.
I think it might be worse. If not, I feel
yeah,
bad for you.
Oh,
yeah, but when the whole vegetables in meat, it was more true back in the day than now because when you have cows that eat nothing but grass, it is not as nutritious.
No, 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 no. Grass is a lot more nutrition or has a lot more nutrients than grain for cows. It's better
Yeah,
for them.
but
well,
yeah,
cows
but
also
Definitely.
you
have 7 stomachs. Do you have 7 stomachs?
you
In a
also want
jars, yes.
Okay.
but you also want the animals to have eaten at least some herbs, roots, and stuff like that to balance out the diet.
Mm. Now, here's the thing. I'm looking at what some of the folks are saying there in chat, and wait, that's the wrong chat. There we go. Okay, but Mike was saying something about putting a salad in a blender and then you have a health drink. The Gibbler is saying that a salad, he's sticking with it's a side there. Now, a good side salad, that is actually, let's actually delve into this. What makes the difference between a salad and a side salad? Is it just the sheer size of it? Because there's some pretty big side salads out there. Or is it due to the lack of variance within the salad?
I think it's a lack of meat, honestly. Every side salad I've ever had hasn't had meat in it. It has just been
Maybe.
salad.
That's fascinating.
But it works if it's just addition to the main meal.
So it would be something within the sequence of the meal of the time.
Then would
L-
pasta salad be a side salad if it was served on the side?
Yeah,
Hmm.
At what point does something stop becoming pasta salad? Is mac and cheese pasta salad?
no.
It,
How so? It has cheese. Most pasta salad has cheese in it.
pasta
And it
salad
has
could
pasta
be
in it.
sold cold or luke or basically just room temperature. Mac and cheese can be served hot or room temperature. You can eat it cold as well, but in most of its iterations, it's usually served at there. So is this within the quantum zone? I feel like it's out just outside the quantum zone. I feel like that mac and cheese is more of like a stew.
A stew has to have a certain thickness to it, and it can't be too thick, or else
It,
it's not a stew.
well, isn't that mac and cheese?
No?
You know, mac
Stew
and
is
cheese.
slightly thicker than soup, but not as thick as something like gravy.
Have you ever messed up on mac and cheese? That's
Yeah,
why I'm giving the comparison.
I have messed up on mac and cheese, but not in the way you would think.
Hmm.
I uh, I would make mac and cheese, and I would stick like a whole stick of butter in my mac and cheese when I made it. Well,
Hmm.
one day I decided to stick 2 sticks of butter in there.
Oh,
That was one stick too many.
did you end up with soup?
I did not end up with soup. I ended up feeling horrible because I ate basically a whole stick of butter with
Ye-
cheese and pasta.
oh, did you get the butter sweats? You
Yeah.
literally feel it going through you. Here's the thing, like that.
Ugh.
I feel bad for your arteries, man. Just because that reminds me of what was this? Oh, it was the Fat Boys Pizza. We went to this place, Fat Boys Pizza. It was a big 380-pound Samoan gentleman, and his whole methodology was, we try something out. If we like it, we put it on the menu. The original Fat Boy. It was a large pizza. It was a 10-pound pizza that they just cut up normally, and freaking into 8 slices. I went there with two of my former football buddies. We only ate 3/4 of the pizza. Like each slice had the meat from 10 different animals on it there. It was like 2,500 calories a slice. Like, dude, every bite you took of this pizza, you're like, oh, oh, but you felt the time melting off of your life.
See, that sounds like an abomination. I'm not one for the lists, but in this instance, I agree. I believe that that's an abomination. Pizza,
Am I being thrown up on like the food court high tribunal now again? Wow, I'm going to
I
jail.
I
Yeah,
think if you put too much shit on pizza, it's no longer what it should be.
I agree with you there because
It's like you
the,
look at the lizard people who have all the piercings, tattoos all over their body, eyes are tattooed different color. At that point, are they really even people?
Hey, scalies are people too. I have
yeah,
Well, I'm not talking
documentation.
about scalies. I'm talking about the people who they got the bump implants and teeth filed down and stuff.
Oh, you're talking about Tiamat? I remember hearing her story.
what
We
is
covered her with Ark.
no, what is talking about is that making a proper dish is supposed to be a bit like a work of art. And for that, you need there to be a subject, a theme to it.
A
If you,
balance.
yes, if you try mix too many themes and too many subjects at once, then it's not art. It's not a meal. It's just trash.
What?
Trash that needs to.
Yeah.
Yes, but you know what you do with garbage? The best way to use it is to recycle it. What better way to recycle it than going into my mouth and down into my tummy? I like that, and now I'm pulling an executive decision because I saw Excel say something about potato salad. So, potato salad. Is it a stew? Is it a salad? Is it a calzone? Go.
It
It's
sure is not a calzone.
no, no,
There's
no,
no
no,
bread
no.
in it.
Could be served with bread.
It
It
just is
could be
fries.
served with bread, but not it isn't served with bread.
No, it's justice. That is what it is. Potato salad is justice.
Yeah. I mean, by
Yeah.
that logic, actually, yeah, anything served with bread could be a calzone by that logic. Ice cream served with bread is a calzone now.
An ice cream sandwich is a calzone?
Apparently so.
Apparently so.
You may have just shattered my world. Wait, no, I've seen ice cream tacos too.
Choco tacos. I consider choco tacos tacos.
All right, we've gone to the realm of ice cream, so ice cream, continue. Sandwich. I like sandwiches.
The only problem I have with ice cream, do you know what that is?
What's that?
The screams.
Oh, well, I mean, that's why they give it a wrapper, right?
Well, that's why the ice cream vans are insulated.
I thought
Ah,
I thought it was to keep things cool. So, ice cream
no,
sandwich.
no, no. It's not to keep
Sandwich.
it cool. It is to keep the screams from escaping.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
those were what the buckets were for, and you had the tops and everything, and usually gravity as well usually kept it in the thing.
Oh, that's a different subject
And
entirely.
and a Karin, Lo-Fi is relieved that you are not a Swedish person. I apologize for her racism.
Fuck the Swedes.
Oh no,
Well, that's how you get more of them,
that's
okay?
shots fired. I don't know. I mean, if Lo-Fi wants to come on and respond to that, I mean, I would be completely amicable because Rule 14 of the internet, everyone loves a good dumpster fire, and I like drama. But she seems busy. She wants to eat chocolate ice cream with BBQ chips. As,
Look,
as somebody that used to
if
eat
she,
a cold hot dog with chocolate pudding, I mean, I, I can't criticize you. I can't criticize you. To each their own.
yeah. No, but if you're going to get into a flame war between Norway and Sweden here, then all they're going to do is tell Norwegian, Sweden, and Danish jokes at her. They do
Oh,
the same to us.
so what's the national food of Norway?
Meatballs.
Is it? What's the
And
national food of Sweden?
no, I forgot. It's not meatballs, it's rakefisk.
I don't
That's
know what
the.
that is. Oh, I'm sorry, Lo-Fi. Apologies for my racism. She's Danish.
Did
It
you
is on.
just wait? Did you just say Roxupus? That sounds like kidney stones.
Oh, well, sometimes they don't pass. Sometimes you need a little sonic thing to go and break things up a
Oh,
little bit.
that's if you're lucky.
Oh,
Back in the day, they used to shove a giant nail up there and hit it with a hammer.
Yeah. No, rakefisk is another crime against food, but it is a Norwegian dish.
continue. I was eating the imaginary ice cream sandwich that's behind me on the green screen because it looks so good and I want one now.
If the ice
Uh,
cream is on the outside of the sandwich, is it a sandwich? An
I
ice cream sandwich?
I'm going to cite the KFC Double Down in this instance because you got the two pieces of chicken acting as the bun, and then I forgot what was actually inside. But if that is a sandwich, in theory, outside ice cream could be a sandwich. Oh my
True.
God, is a Klondike bar a calzone?
No.
It doesn't have
So,
cheese nor bread.
yeah.
It's
So,
cheese in another form. It's got cream. It's got the same basic components.
do you want to know what rakefisk is?
I
Does that mean if you leave milk out long enough, does it become any milk product? It becomes cheese unless it's already cheese,
maybe.
No.
even if it's horrible cheese.
Oh well, that stinky cheese can be good, but what is Rocket Fist?
Oh, it's a fish that you bury underground together with, think of a Lysol or Linol, something basic like that. And then you dig it up a few days later and eat it when it's officially rotten enough.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, don't they bury it at like a beach?
No. We
Oh.
don't bury it at the beach
So it's
because
like
we
a
don't
pig
really have
roast?
any. No, not a pig roast either, because
Do you bury it in a container?
yes, and
Okay.
ferment it with this particular
Oh,
substance.
okay.
It smells absolutely hellish, and I don't know why people are able to eat this, but apparently they do.
Is it good?
It's a crime against food.
It, but this is from your home country.
So,
Are you committing treason in respect to the High Food Court?
no, I'm not committing treason.
Karen, I've
One
sensed a
thing.
lot of projection on this stream. I think you need to confront your own sins in hating your own national dish so much.
Oh, but I hate this dish because it's a crime against food.
You seem
And
to
to be
think
honest,
everything is a crime against food.
and when it's talking about treason, Federal Reserve has also committed treason according to some YouTubers. So let's not go there.
Oh, where are we going?
To the land of life.
Look how good this looks. If only I could. Oh, dang it. Now Okay, I either need ice cream and cookies, or cookies and ice cream, or ice cream sandwiches. I feel like I need some of these right now just because they look so tasty. And look at that stack. Look at that stack. Karen, you saying you wouldn't want to wrap your lips around that and just take a good hulk?
Nope.
Ugh.
Because
More for
I
me.
realized, that well, rakefisk is a Norwegian national dish, but it's not the Sami national dish.
I don't know what that is.
Blood sausages
Oh, I've heard those
made
pretty
from
good.
the intestines of a reindeer, completely feces.
Is this why Rudolph I don't see around as much anymore?
Well, I think you ate it.
Yeah, these things happen. I mean, it was colorful and oh god, I'm going to hell. Um,
It's
so
the cherry on top.
Oh
uh,
yeah.
okay, speaking of ice cream sundaes, our ice cream sundae soup.
No, it's a
Soup?
day. It's a
Hmm?
holiday.
Oh, okay.
I,
Oh, well,
but ice cream sundaes is a holiday because it is a day you eat ice cream.
I
is
think you're.
soup if it's frozen?
Is it
No,
borscht? Oh, it's a popsicle.
borscht is borscht
Hmm?
Is it a popsicle?
because borscht is bread.
Is a sundae a parfait?
No, it's a holiday.
Well, it's a
Ice cream.
parfait. You can have a parfait day.
Ja, tack.
Now, is the cherry is that a decoration? Is that required for it to be an ice cream sundae?
Yes.
Okay. Karen, what say you? Does it require a cherry
Uh,
on top to be
I
a true
have to put
sundae?
up själv.
Hmm?
Okay.
Is there a one true sundae?
No, but it was one true ice cream.
Oh, you scream?
An ice cream.
Oh, so when you
It was.
scream.
It's to hold the screams in, remember?
Oh, you're in a van? You
An
got
ice
good
cream
you got
fan.
good Wi-Fi reception in your van.
Oh, there was the one true scream.
It's
The
like
ice
Monsters
cream.
Inc. It's powered by screams.
Oh,
Yeah.
and Scream We Trust.
Oh yeah.
That was a good
It
series.
was.
Oh my god. I crave so much ice cream right now. We need to wind this stream down, man. Oh god, we're supposed to be on quarantine, and I think the ice cream shop down the street is essential because they serve food. I think I might visit them. But no, this is fun. How long have we been going? Probably not quite an hour, but
Close to.
yeah, we're getting up there. But Any other last couple minute things you guys want to share about food arguments? Anyone in the chat that still happens to be around that would like to see future arguments? Because I like arguing about food. I think it's fascinating and it makes me hungry.
Mhm.
I believe there is several nations out there that needs to be put before the tribune of the food court against because they are performing crimes against meals.
Crimes against meals. Well,
Yeah.
welcome to 2084. We're just arguing about food here, yet adding a little bit of a metaphorical context here. Hey,
Soylent Green is people.
I thought that was the problem.
Now the problem is that we have people that reject becoming part of the circle of life.
I I thought
Is
it
it
was
cannibalism if you don't know it's cannibalism?
is well, you'd have to ask one of the members of whoever Arya fed his son to and stuff. So, um, probably it still is. You are unwitting cannibal. I'm not sure I ever expected those words to come out of my mouth right now. I feel a little less hungry for ice cream. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. Let me scroll through some more ice cream. Okay. Oh, it's blue. Blue is the best flavor. Oh, and pink is good too. Oh, look at
If
that.
it,
It's so adorable. Look at that Sunday. Oh, I want it. Oh, jeez. Okay.
here's a
Now,
question:
I
if it's your own,
I farted,
is it
so I
cannibalism?
think we can light the match to the oven of life. Did I ruin it?
Not
No,
quite.
the oven of life. First you need to build the oven of life. You do that outside with some rocks, and then you add some fuel and light it, and that is the oven of life. And then
It smells bad right now, so I would prefer to leave. So,
Well,
um,
is
go on.
much like how a wood stove is runs off of wood, is the oven of life ran on human beings
no, it ran out of.
or living things?
I think that was a wicked
It
witch.
it can be. It can be. You basically use the ingredients from the kitchen of life
Hmm.
to fuel the oven of life. Because in order to reach the oven of life, you need to go into kitchen of life, and that is outside. It's everywhere around you when you go outside your home
I
into the kitchen of life.
I thought that was a live stream.
Oh, there has been live streams of the kitchen of life, true.
Oh, well,
But
well,
people don't
the
realize.
live stream that Sephiroth was tapping into via the Black Materia to summon Meteor and stuff like that. Oh my God,
Oh,
he's been doing it for years. We're all contributing. This must be like the Majin Buu arc. We're feeding Sephiroth's power. He shall return soon.
did. But so will Aeris. She's also to return.
All right, so I think that's all we got, or at least for all I got right now. So, but hey, thank you guys. Mr. LM, is there anything you would like to shill?
Well, for those watching, Doc Griffin, Cadunt, Lo-Fi, Tyro Moonhopper, and so many others who are often found on the IRS and various other streams. People in our good community. They're great people. Subscribe to them. Obviously, if you haven't already, subscribe to memes and turn on notifications because we need all the help we can get. Otherwise, take care, eat good food, and get lots of sleep.
Right on. And Mr. Akaran, thank you for joining us, sir. Is there anything you would like to shill or shout out?
The only thing I want to shill is News Quest.
Oh, I should probably do a video on that, shouldn't I?
Oh yeah, because everyone need to become part of the News Quest crew.
Dude, okay, we just need a little sub news quest for food. Okay, boom. We have our cash cow. I mean, driving forces. I mean, things that interest people. But hey, that's that's all I got for now. So, hey, thank you all for watching. Peace out everybody. Take care and long live the elbow bump. Oh, I hit the thing. I hit the thing.